Om. Om. Pujantam Rama Ramedi Maduram Maduraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmikir Munisimhasya Kavita Vanacharinaha Shranvan Rama Katanadam Konayadi Param Gatim Yeppipam Satatam Rama Charitamrita Sagaram Atraptastam Munim Bande Pracheta Samakalmasham Koshpati Kritavarashim Mashaki Kritarakshasam Ramayana Mahamala Ratnam Bande Nilatmajam Anjananandanam Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Kapisham Akshahantaram Bande Lanka Bhayankaram Manojavam Marutatuల్య Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayota Mukyam Sri Ramadotam Sharasa Namami Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kritamastakанjalim Bashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Marutim Namata Rakshasantakam Valmiki Giri Sambodha Ramasagara Gamini Punadi Bhuvanam Punya Ramayana Mahanadi Veda Vedye Pare Pumsi Jate Dasharadatmaje Veda Pracheta Sadasid Sakshat Ramayanatmana Apatam Apahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunataya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namah Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunabdaye Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam Siyavara Ramachandra ki jai Pavana Sutta Hanuman ki jai Umapati Mahadev ki jai Balo Bhai Sab Santan ki jai Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Very detailed description of the Anga Lakshanas of Sri Rama was given, accounted by Hanumanji. And now, having spoken about that, she also asked how Nara or Vanara Sambandha took place. And that needs to be addressed here, because it is very unnatural that Rama would take help of totally strangers. And what led to what? And how come you, Vanara youth, has come here as a Duta of Rama? How did that happen? So here he begins in verse number 22 in chapter 35. Bhrata chasya cha vai matraha
Bhrata chasya cha vai matraha
Saumitrirabhimita pramaha
Saumitrirabhimita prabhaha
Anuragena rupena
Anuragena rupena
Gunaischapi tata vidaha
Gunaischapi tatha vidhaha
Sasuvarnachapihi Sriman
Sasuvarnachavihi Shriman
Ramashyamo Mahayashaha
रामश्यामो महायशाः
तावुभौ नरशार्दूलौ
तावुभौ नरशार्दूलौ
तब तव दर्शन कृतोत्सवौ
तव दर्शन
त्वद्दर्शन कृतोत्सवौ
त्वद्दर्शन कृतोत्सवौ
विचिन्वन्तौ महीं कृत्स्नाम्
विचिन्वन्तौ महीं कृत्स्नाम्
अस्माभिः सह सङ्गतौ
अस्माभिः सह सङ्गतौ
त्वामेव मार्गमाणौ तौ
त्वामेव मार्गमाणौ तौ
विचरन्तौ वसुन्धराम्
विचरन्तौ वसुन्धराम्
ददर्शतुः मृगपतिम्
ददर्शतु मृगपतिम्
पूर्वजना पूर्वजेनावरोपितम्
पूर्वजेनावरोपितम्
दृश्यमोकस्य मूले तु
ऋष्यमूकस्य मूले तु
बहुपाद बहुपादपसङ्कुले
बहुपादपसङ्कुले
दुर्भयात्
भय
दुर्भयात्तमासीनम्
भ्रातुर्भयात्तमासीनम्
सुग्रीवं प्रियदर्शनम्
सुग्रीवं प्रियदर्शनम्
यं च हरिराजं तम्
वयं च हरिराजं तम्
सुग्रीवं सत्यसागरम्
सुग्रीवं सत्यसङ्गरम्
सङ्गरम् परिचर्यामहे राज्यात्
परिचर्यामहे राज्यात्
पूर्वजेनापवरोपितम्
पूर्वजेनावरोपितम्
तदस्तौ चिरवसनौ
ततस्तौ चिरवसनौ
तनुप्रवरपाणिनौ
धनुः प्रवरपाणिनौ
ऋष्यमूकस्य शैलस्य
ऋष्यमूकस्य शैलस्य
रम्यं देशमुपागतौ
रम्यं देशमुपागतौ
ततौ दृष्ट्वा नरव्याघ्रौ
सतौ दृष्ट्वा नरव्याघ्रौ
तन्विनौ वानरर्षभः
धन्विनौ वानरर्षभः
अभिलुप्तो गिरेर्तस्य
अभिप्लुतो अभिप्लुतो
अभिप्लुतौ अभिप्लुतो गिरेस्तस्य
अभिप्लुतो गिरेस्तस्य
शिखरं भयमोहितः.
शिखरं भयमोहितः.
The print here is kind of not clear. It's kind of smudged and all that. Asya brata, asya Ramasya brata, Vaimatraha. Vaimatraha, who is born out of the other mother, is known as Saumitri, Sumitra Putraha, Amita Prabha, unlimited prowess. Anuragena Rupena Gunaischapi Tatavita, Ramavidaha Gunaischapi. By qualities also he is very much equal to Rama. And Anuragena Rupena, in the form also he is that of very close to Rama. And we will see in many of the pictures of Sri Rama and Lakshmana, etc., the features are almost the same, more or less, only color difference. They might have probably made a copy of Rama and then the color is changed. Suvarna Chavihi. Chavihi means skin. Skin color is of the golden hue. Suvarna Chavihi Sriman Ramaha Shyamaha. But Rama is Shamavarna, Mahayashaha, of great glory. And Tau Ubau Narashardhulau, the tiger among these men, these two of them, Tvad Darshana Kratau, is looking for you, and Tad Darshana Krita Utsava, they are so eager to Utsavaha. Utsavaha means, that's what we call it, festivals also. Utsavaha. Utsava means upbeat, enthusiastic, eager. And that's why most of the festivals are to be done very eagerly, very in a festive mood. Don't drag yourself, say, hey, karna hai, kya kare. No, festivity always brings about lot of energy. People are together and then doing things together and all that. So, is it one side is like that? Let me see. We have changed there. Then they were looking for you everywhere, and it is said that Mahim Vichinvantau, in the very entire earth, they were looking for Krishnam Mahim, entire earth, and Asmabhihi Saha Sangatau, and finally they come to have a connection with us. How? Twameva Margamanau Tau, looking for you only, looking for you, and Vicharantau Vasundaram, as they were moving about in the entire earth, Dadarshahu, they saw Surapatim, Mrugapatim, this Sugriva they happened to see, who is Purvajena Valina, Purvaja, born before him, Avaropitam. Avaropitam is declined or not declined. Avaropa, Avaropa. Aropa is, as you know, of course in Vedanta we know, Adhyaropa. So, pushing it up, putting it on, it's Aropa. Avaropa is throwing it away, bringing it down, pulling it down. So he was pulled down, meaning he was even pulled down from the state of being a brother of Vali, having no rights over the kingdom. Therefore, Rishyamukasya Mule tu Bahu Patapa Sankule, and he was staying at the Rishyamukha mountain, at the root of it, and where there was a lot of trees. Bahu Patapa Sankule, Pradur Bayat. Pradur Bayat, due to his fear of his own brother, Tam Asinam Sugravam Priyadarshanam, that one who is Sugriva, and which is he's a person who, very attractive, no doubt. And Vayam Cha, and all of us, Harirajam Tam Sugrivam, Satyasagaram, Satya Sangaram. Satya Sangaram is written here, yeah. So one who is known as Sugriva, and also he is a man of his truthful words. Paricharyamahe Rajyat, again, those along with him, we are all moving about because of the being sent away by his own brother, Purvajana Avaropitam. Tataha, at that point, Tau Chiravasanau, in that time, these two of the brothers who were wearing the skin of probably the deer, etc., wearing that, Danu Pravara Paninau, having in their hand the best of the bows, Rishyamukasya Shailasya Ramyam Desham Upagatam. That's a point. They came. While we were all, the whole Vanarasena of the Sugriva, we were all hiding along with him out of fear of Vali. At that very Shishyamukha Shaila, both of them, they came. Satau Drishtva, seeing them, Naravyagrau Drishtva, seeing that very princely princely brothers having seen, Danvino, having the bow in the hand, Vanarashabaha, this bull among these monkeys, that is Sugriva, got worried. Apiplutau, he leaped from one to another. Girehe tasya, he leapt from the very mountain. Shikaram mohita. He climbed up the mountain summit from the trees which were there below. He had climbed up only to see who exactly are they, and wanting to know whether they are Vali's people, because Vali could not come, that's per the story, near the Rishimukha Parvat. If he comes, his head will break into pieces. That was a curse he got. So, therefore, he had probably sent somebody. Now, the interesting thing is, like I was mistaken by you, by as Ravana. And Rama and Lakshmana also mistaken by Sugriva as Vali's people. So the situation is the same. I am mistaken to be somebody else. Rama and Lakshmana also mistaken to be somebody else. Now, what did we do? Tell me. He had a doubt, no doubt. So, but I was sent to find out. And once we know that we are not in danger, we become friends and accomplished whatever each one needed. Now, indirectly, what he says is, ऐसा ही करना है. पहले पूछो. Don't jump to conclusions. One trainer of, those who are parachute jumping trainer, he said, first and foremost rule in our training is don't jump to conclusions. Jump only with the parachute, okay? Don't just come to conclusions. You will be dead. And, this is a very interesting point Hanumanji makes, because when Vibhishana came in to surrender to Rama, everybody concluded, this is the enemy's brother, kill him. He is a spy. Hanumanji again said to Rama, please inquire. What is his purpose? And it was a very, very important alliance there. Because only Vibhishana knows the secrets of Ravana, and you better don't send him away. Guha. When Bharata was coming with in search of his brother, what was he thinking first? I think, even Lakshmana was thinking like that. I think Bharata here to destroy Rama. Right? Rama already said, wait, Lakshmana, let him come. Guha also had the same idea. Before even Rama met, Guha was looking at Bharata. This fellow has come. He is the reason why Rama is in the forest. Then he saw good aspect of him. He said, no, let me find out what he actually is. So, we must keep in mind, strangers are not dangers. Always we think the strangers are dangers. Not necessarily. So we need to keep in mind that there may be very good people. We are just don't to conclude that. This is what we teaching our children. Unfortunately, in this country, everywhere, strangers are dangers. In this process, we are only keeping an enemy around us. Well, we don't talk to them. Nowadays, the world, the children, when they see anybody other than their own parents, they run away. And that is how they have been taught. Don't talk to anybody. What kind of world you are living in, with all dacoits and destroyers and everywhere? That's what we always look at. Somebody who doesn't look like us, immediately they conclude that they are terrorists. Anybody who wears a beard or terrorists. Then you have a different name than ours, terrorists. What kind of a world we have come to? So Hanumanji indirectly says, even though we inquired and found out that we are useful to each other. So Sita indirectly says, let us not make that mistake now. Tatassa shikare tasmin
ततः स शिखरे तस्मिन्
vanarendro vyavastitah
वानरेन्द्रो व्यवस्थितः
ayo samipam mameva
तयोः समीपं मामेव
preshayamasa satvaram
प्रेषयामास सत्वरम्
avaham purushavyagrau
तावहं पुरुषव्याघ्रौ
सुग्रीववचनात् प्रभु
सुग्रीववचनात् प्रभु
रूपलक्षणसम्पन्नौ
रूपलक्षणसम्पन्नौ
कृताञ्जलिरुपस्थितः
कृताञ्जलिरुपस्थितः
तौ परिज्ञाततत्त्वार्थो
तौ परिज्ञाततत्त्वार्थो
मया प्रीतिसमन्वितौ
मया प्रीतिसमन्वितौ
पृष्ठमारोप्य तं देशम्
पृष्ठमारोप्य तं देशं
प्रापितौ पुरुषर्षभौ
प्रापितौ पुरुषर्षभौ
निवेदितौ च तत्त्वेन
निवेदितौ च तत्त्वेन
सुग्रीवाय महात्मने
सुग्रीवाय महात्मने
तयोरन्योन्यसम्भाषात्
तयोरन्योन्यसम्भाषात्
कृशं प्रीतिरजायत
भृशं प्रीतिरजायत
तत्र तौ कीर्तिसम्पन्नौ
तत्र तौ कीर्तिसम्पन्नौ
हरीश्वरनरेश्वरौ
हरीश्वरनरेश्वरौ
परस्परकृतश्वासौ
परस्पर
परस्परकृताश्वासौ
परस्परकृताश्वासौ
कथया पूर्ववृत्तया
कथया पूर्ववृत्तया
सन्ततः सान्त्वयामास
तं ततः सान्त्वयामास
ग्रीवं लक्ष्मणाग्रजः
सुग्रीवं लक्ष्मणाग्रजः
स्त्रीहेतोर्वालिना भ्रात्रा
स्त्रीहेतोर्वालिना भ्रात्रा
निरस्तं पुरुतेजसा
निरस्तं पुरुतेजसा
ततस्त्वं नाशजं शोकम्
Yeah.
Is it correct?
ततस्त्वं
It's again smudged here. ततस्त्वन्नाशजं शोकम्
ततस्त्वन्नाशजं शोकम्
नामस्याक्लिष्टकर्मणः
रामस्याक्लिष्टकर्मणः
लक्ष्मणो वानरेन्द्राय
लक्ष्मणो वानरेन्द्राय
ग्रीवाय न्यवेदयत्
सुग्रीवाय न्यवेदयत्
ततः thereafter सः शिखरे तस्मिन् शिखरे in that very summit वानरेन्द्रः व्यवस्थितः, and then he went and stayed there because he was afraid, and then seeing these two people, and he satvaram quickly preshayamasa mam eva, he sent me only tayoho samipam, tayoho brataro samipam, towards them, he only sent me. Tau aham purushavyagrau sugriva vachanat prabhu, to them who are the tiger among the men, with the command of Sugriva, Rupa Lakshana Sampannau, to those who are so well-shaped human beings, Rupa, and Kritanjalihi Avastitaha, me, the one, my Kavastita, Kritanjalir Upastitaha, with a bent, with humility and with prostration, Tau Parignyata Tattvartaha, for the sake of knowing who they are, Maya Priti Samanvitau, Maya, by me, who is saluting to them, to me, by me, Priti Samanvitau, the Prishtam Aropya Tam Desham Prapito Purushashavo. Prishtamaropi. And after having understood their purpose of coming into the forest, Parignyata Tattvartaha, having understood why they have come into that, Maya Prapito. That is how the Maya Prapito, how Purusha Shabau Prishtamaropya Tam Desham Prapito. I have brought them both to the Sugriva's presence. On my back, they have Aropya, keeping them, they climbed on my back, shoulders, and then they came, they were brought by me, Maya Prapito. So I made sure that I have clarified who they are, and then they were brought by me, myself, to the proximity of Sugriva. Tatra Tau Kirti Sampanno, those two of them very well known, Harishwara Nareshwarau, between the Hari Ishwaraha, meaning the Lord of the monkeys, and Nara Ishwaraha, and Ishwarau, that is Rama and Lakshmana, Paraspara Kruta Tayoho Anyonya Sambhashad, by their mutual dialogue with each other, Brisham Preetihi Ajayata. There was a real, love for each other started to take place. Love here means there is a understanding, friendship, you can say. Tatra Tau Kirti Sampannau Harishwara Darshanau. So, previously I said Nivedidaucha Tattvena. So they were presented, both of them, Sugrivaya Mahatmani. That line I skipped and then went to the next line. So anyway. So Kirti Sammana, so between them there was a kind of an understanding took place. And then Paraspara Krita Ashvaso, when they have both of them have become appeased with each other, they became very relaxed, because until then there was anxiety about who they are. Then Kataya Purvavrittaya, but equally they are sharing their stories. Purvavritti, whatever has happened so far, Tam Tada Santvayamasa Sugrivam Lakshmanagrajaha. Sugrivam Santvayamasa. So the Rama Lakshmanagrajaha, Ramaha Sugrivam, to the Sugriva, he started to quieten him down, appeasing him. And why it is so? What is the problem for which Sugriva has to be appeased? Because he was suffering the isolation which happened because of Vali. Three hetoho, because of he lost his wife. Valina Bratra Nirastam, is rejected by Vali. Purutechasa, one who has extreme power, enormous amount of power. Purutechasa Bratra Valina Nirastam Stri Heto. Now the point. See, Sugriva also had the similar situation like that of Ram. What is that? Not only country is gone, wife is also gone. Now country and country and the wife are taken by the same person. In the case of Rama, country was taken by somebody, wife is taken by somebody else. So situation is the same. Okay, so when somebody has taken the wife of Sugriva, what is Rama's standpoint there? To be punished, whoever it is. And he did it. ततः ततः नाशजं शोकं रामस्य अखिलकर्मणः लक्ष्मणः वानरेन्द्राय सुग्रीव निवेदयत्. So here Lakshmana is the one who narrated the story about Rama's situation also. Tvannasha means absence of you. Nasha means like a destruction. Tvannasha means because of your absence, jam, born, shokam, that the sorrow born out of your absence, Ramasya, of Rama, Akila Karmanaha, Lakshmanaha, Vanarendraya Sugriva Nivedyat. Lakshmana narrated the situation why Rama is equally like that of Sugriva, is also suffering the loss of wife that Lakshmana presented to Sugriva. Now, why I am saying this is, what is the reaction of Rama having heard that Vali had lost his wife? I will make sure that she's got back to you, I will kill that person. Similarly, Ravana had taken, like Vali had lost, and it was rectified by Rama. He had lost. Do you think he will keep quiet? वाली के लिए जो कर सकते हैं, and that too, सुग्रीव के लिए जो कर सकता है, खुद के लिए नहीं कर सकता है. For himself, he won't do it. He made sure that Vali, who is extremely powerful, indeed, he's powerful than even Ravana. Ravana was in the tail of Vali for a long time, hiding there. So that Vali could be overcome by Rama for the sake of his friend. Can't he do the same thing for his own sake, for his own wife? Think that's what he is directly indicating here. Say, Vali had the issue and then he resolved it. Sab Shrutva Vanarendrastu.
Sashrutva Vanarendrastu.
Lakshmane nerita vachaha.
Lakshmane neritam vachaha.
Is it okay? Tadasi nishprapotyartam.
Tadasin nishprabhotyartham.
Grahagrasta ivamshuman.
Grahagrasta ivamshuman.
Tadasvat gatra shobhini.
Tatastvat gatra shobhini.
Rakshasam hriyamanaya.
Rakshasa hriyamanaya.
Anyabharana jalani.
Yanya jalani.
Patitani mahatale.
Patitani mahitale.
Tani sarvani ramaya.
Tani sarvani ramaya.
Aniya haryutapaha.
Aniya haryuthapaha.
Samhrishta darshayamasuhu.
Samhrishta darshayamasuhu.
Gatim tu na vidustava.
Gatim tu na vidustava.
Ani ramaya dattani.
Tani ramaya dattani.
Ayaiva pahritani cha.
Mayevopahritani cha.
Right. Swanavantyavakirnani.
Swanavantyavakirnani.
Tasmin vihata chetasi.
Tasmin vihata chetasi.
Anyanke darshaniyani.
Tanyanke darshaniyani.
Kritva bahuvidam tada.
Kritva bahuvidham tada.
Yena deva prakashena.
Tena deva prakashena.
Devena paridevitam.
Devena paridevitam.
Pashyatastani rutataha.
Pashyatastani rudataha.
tam yatascha punah punah
तां यतश्च पुनः पुनः
आतीपयत् दाशरथेः
प्रादीपयद्दाशरथेः
तदा शोकहुताशनम्
तदा शोकहुताशनम्
वानेन्द्रः तु सः वानरेन्द्रः लक्ष्मणेन ईरितः वचः श्रुत्वा, having listened to the narration of Lakshmana with respect to the situation of Rama, tata asid nishprabha atyartam, and then he became so nishprabha, without any luster on his face, as though what? Amshuman grahagrasta amshuman iva, like that of eclipsed moon. Tataha tvad gatra shobini rakshasa kriyamanaya यानि आभरणजालानि पातितानि महीतले तानि सर्वाणि रामायानि हरियूतपाः रामाय आनीय. So they Hariyutapaha, some of the monkeys who are there, they brought the ornaments, Twadgatra Shobini, which were decorating your body, while Hiriyamanaya Rakshasa, while the Rakshasa, that is Ravana, while she was taking you away, Yani Abharana Jalani, the whole net of all the necklaces, all the ornaments, Patitani Mahitale, which were fallen on the ground, Tani Sarvani, all of them are brought by those small monkeys. And Samhrishta Darshayamasuhu, and they, Rama obviously was so delighted, so excited to see that. But Gatim tu na viduhu tava, but he obviously was delighted, but not able to find where you have been by just looking at those ornaments. But these also, Ramaya Maya Apagritani Maya Eva Tani. And I only brought those things for him to see, the ornaments. And listening to the jingling sound of those very ornaments, which reminded him very intensely you, Swanayanti. Swanayanti means making that sound. Avakirnani, which are spread out, very well scattered. Tasmin vihata chetasi. His mind has completely lost in that very thing. Tani anke bahuvidam tada krutva darshaniyani. Those things which are to be seen as, and then Tani anke, in his own thighs, he had spread them all, and looking at them, Tena deva prakashena devena paridevitam. By him, he at this point was paridevitam. Paridevana means extremely sorrowful. Deva prakashena devena tena. By him, it was who he was even equal to that of the devatas in the world, in the upper world. Deva prakashena devena. Pashyataha, while he was seeing those things, Tani Pashyataha, Rutataha, crying, Tamyatascha, languished again, Punapunaha, again and again and again and again. And Dasharatehe, Pratipayat, and Dasharatehe, Shoka Hudashanam, Pradipayat Tata. Thereafter, that the very situation where he was so anguished and languished, that situation is like that of a fire put into flame. What kind of fire? Shoka Huda Ashanam. Huda Ashanam. Huda Ashanam means fire. Ashanam, huta means that which is offered as ahuti, and that which is ashnati, iti huta ashanam. Hutam ashnati, iti huta ashanaha. So, tam, that fire of your absence, which was killing him, Shoka, that being inflamed as though of Dasharathehe, of Rama. So it is more, he was sorrow stricken. Until then, also, he was not well, but when he saw the ornaments, he was much more reminding you. Therefore, he was really very taken aback. And in fact, he lost consciousness also. Just is to say that how much Sita, how much Rama was thinking about you. He was making sure that she realizes that. So here he says, Shayitam chasiram tena
Shayitam cha chiram tena
dukkartena mahatmana
dukhartena mahatmana
mayapi vidai vakyaihi
mayapi vividhairvakyaihi
pritrat utthapita punaha
कृच्छ्रादुत्थापितः पुनः
ani drishtva maharhani
तानि दृष्ट्वा महार्हाणि
दर्शयित्वा मुहुर्मुहुः
दर्शयित्वा मुहुर्मुहुः
राघवः सह सौमित्रिः
राघवः सह सौमित्रिः
ग्रीवे सन्न्यवेशयत्
सुग्रीवे सन्न्यवेशयत्
ततवा दर्शनादार्ये
स तवादर्शनादार्ये
राघवः परितप्यते
राघवः परितप्यते
हता ज्वलता नित्यम्
महता ज्वलता नित्यम्
अग्निनेवाग्निपर्वतः
अग्निनेवाग्निपर्वतः
त्वत्कृते तम् अनिद्रा च
त्वत्कृते तम् अनिद्रा च
शोकश्चिन्ता च राघवम्
शोकश्चिन्ता च राघवम्
तापयन्ति महात्मानम्
तापयन्ति महात्मानम्
अन्यगारमिवाग्नयः
अन्यगारमिवाग्नयः
अवादर्शनशोकेन
तवादर्शनशोकेन
राघवः परिचाल्यते
राघवः परिचाल्यते
महता भूमिकम्पेन
महता भूमिकम्पेन
महानिव शिलोच्छयः
महानिव शिलोच्चयः
आननानि सुरम्याणि
काननानि सुरम्याणि
नदीप्रस्रवणावराणि च
नदीप्रस्रवणानि च
चरन्न प्रतिमाप्नोति
चरन्न रतिमाप्नोति
मामपश्यन् नृपात्मजे
त्वामपश्यन् नृपात्मजे
त्वां मनुजशार्दूलः
स त्वां मनुजशार्दूलः
क्षिप्रं प्राप्स्यति राघवः
क्षिप्रं प्राप्स्यति राघवः
समित्रबान्धवं हत्वा
समित्रबान्धवं हत्वा
रावणं जनकात्मजे
रावणं जनकात्मजे.
So here chiram shayitam tena dukkartena mahatmana, while by him it was that he fell down and became unconscious for some time, lying down for some time. Chiram actually for a long time. Shayitam tena dukkartena shayitam. He the one who is lying down because of the affliction of great sorrow, Mahatmana. Maya api vividaihi vakyaihi, by me also, by various words, kruchrat, with great difficulty, utpatita punaha. And he was brought back to senses, or brought back to awareness again by me after great difficulty. Maharhani drishtva tani, seeing those which are most precious jewels, which were belonging to you, darshayitva muhurmuhu. Ragavaha sahasa saumitrihi sugrive samniveshayat. Again, he took it back to give it back to Sugriva only. He didn't keep it with himself. He just gave it back to Sugriva. Founders are takers. What is that they say? Founders are the keepers. So those who have found it, they have to keep it. So he gave it back to all of them, to him, to Sugriva. Because he feels probably if we keep it there, it would cause more sorrow for him. So therefore, he was not keeping it with himself. Saha tava adarshanat he arye, O the noble one, because of the absence of seeing you, ragavaha paritapyate, is so burning actually there. Mahata jvalata nityam, always is scorched by the sorrow of losing you. Agnine iva agni parvataha. Agni parvataha iva agnina. Agnina agni na agni parvataha. Agnina agni parvataha, like a mountain of fire, how it is continuously burning because of the fire which is hidden there. In the same way, Rama is continuously being inflamed by your absence. And Tvatkrite tam anidracha shoka chintacha shokaha chintacha ragavam tapayanti. Nidra shokaha chinta ragavam Tvatkrite tapayanti. That's how it is. Because of you, or your sake, Nidra, anidra, the absence of sleep, shokaha, sorrow, chinta, worry, all these they are all burning him. Mahatmanam tapayanti, like what? Agni, agaram iva agnayaha. Like the furnace. The furnace is continuously burning because of the hidden fire that is there in the wood. Is it not? Hidden furnace is, the furnace is being, sorry, what is it they have done here? Okay. So hidden furnace, somebody had, the hidden furnace, hidden fire inside the wood alone is continuously burning the furnace. In the same way, the shoka, the sorrow that is hidden within the Rama, in your absence alone, is continuously burning him. And you think that you are the only one who is suffering here in isolation. Rama is also in isolation. Even though Lakshmana is with him, but obviously he is suffering his own sorrow inside. So that is what is to be understood as a parallel here. And tava adarshana shokena, absence of you, that is the sorrow. By that, ragavaha parichalyate, he is totally disturbed, agitated. Mahata bhumikampena mahaniva shilochaya, even the best of the mountains, vilochaya api, mahan bhumikampena, because of the earthquakes, how they are shaken up. In the same way, Rama, the mighty one, is also moved or shaken up by your absence, or the sorrow of your absence. Kananani suramyani nadi prasravrani cha charan, now moving about in all the forests, beautiful forests, and various river banks, etc. Tvam apashyan na ratim apnoti. Ripatmaje, oh, the princess, you understand that he is not getting any delight while moving about even the most beautiful forests. He is not able to find any delight in going about here and there. So therefore, Manuja Shardulaha Chipram Prapsyasi. He will reach you very soon, the best among the Manushas, the tiger among them, Tvam Prapsyasi. He will reach you, Raghavaha. Samitra Bandavam Hatva. Ravanam Samitra Bandavam Hatva, having killed along with his friends all his relatives of Ravana along with them. Hey Janagatmaje, O Janakaputri, he will definitely destroy. Now, what is most important here is that he had understood the sorrow of Sugriva and took care of that in the same way as he would do it to himself, because he is suffering the same situation. And so then now the connection between Rama and myself has to be established now. I'm the one who was sent by Sugriva to know him first. Now I am again be the first to see you. This is again, I am greatly privileged that I am not only I have gained the confidence of Sugriva to send as a messenger to Rama. In the same way, I gained the confidence from Rama to send as a messenger to you. So please understand my position. Here he continues. Sahito Rama Sugrivau.
Sahitau Rama Sugrivau.
Upavakurutam tada.
Ubhavakurutam tada.
Mayam Valinam Hantum.
Samayam Valinam Hantum.
Tavachanveshanam Prati.
Tavachanveshanam Prati.
Tastabhyam Kumarabhyam.
Tatastabhyam Kumarabhyam.
Veerabhyam Saharishwarah.
Veerabhyam Saharishwarah.
Kishkindam Samupagamya.
Kishkindham Samupagamya.
Adi Yuddhe Nipatitah.
Vali Yuddhe Nipatitah.
Tato Nihatya Tarasa.
Tato Nihatya Tarasa.
Ramo Valinamahave.
Ramo Valinamahave.
Sarvaksha Haritamga. Sarvaruksha Harisanganam.
Sarvaksha Harisanghanam.
Sugrivam Makarotpatim.
Sugrivam Akarotpatim.
Rama Sugrivayoraikyam.
Rama Sugrivayoraikyam.
Devyeva Samajayata.
Devyevam Samajayata.
Devam Samajaya. Hanumantam Chamam Viddhi.
Hanumantam Chamam Vidhi.
Yordutamupagatam.
Tayordhutamupagatam.
Samrajyam Prapya Sugrivaha.
Swam Rajyam Prapya Sugrivaha.
Swanani Yamaha Kapin.
Swananiya Mahakapin.
Tartam Preshayamasa.
Tvadartham Preshayamasa.
Ishodasha Mahabalan.
Tishodasha Mahabalan.
Adishta Vanarendrena.
Adishta Vanarendrena.
Sugrivena Mahojasa.
Sugrivena Mahaujasaha.
Dhiraja Pratikashaha.
Adriraja Pratikashaha.
Sarvata Prasthita Mahim.
Sarvatah Prasthita Mahim.
Taste Margamana Vai.
Tataste Margamana Vai.
Sugriva Vachana Turaha.
Sugriva Vachanaturaha.
Charanti Vasudam Kritsnam.
Charanti Vasudham Kritsnam.
Ayamanye Chavanaraha.
Vayamanye Chavanaraha.
So here, Sahitau Rama Sugrivau Ubau Akurutam Tata Samayam Valinam Hantum. So Ubau, together, both of them, Rama Sugriva, Sahito, along with together, Ubau, Tada Samayam, Valinam Hantum Samayam Akurutam. Tada. They have decided to bring an end to Vali, and that for that, that again, Rama did it for what? Tava Anveshanam Prati. To find about you, because of that the pact that he signed with Sugriva is for the sake of finding out where you are. Thereafter, Kumarabhyam Veerabhyam sa Harishwara Kishkindam Samupagamya. So Harishwara Sugriva, having brought both the boys meaning Princess Rama and Lakshmana, having brought both of them, Kumarabhyam sa Harishwara, by Rama and Lakshmana, Harishwara was brought here, and Kishkindam Samupagamya, Vali Yuddhe Nipatitaha. So they brought or called Vali for a fight there. Nihatya Tarasa Ramaha, and Tarasa very easily, Ramaha Valinam Ahave Nihatya, in the Ahave Yuddhe, having killed him, Vali. Sarva Ruksha Hari Sanghanam. Ruksha means all the bears and also the monkey, Harisanghanam. Sugrivam Padim Akarot. He made Sugriva as the king for all of them. Then Rama Sugrivayoho Aikyam Devi Evam Samajayata. This is how you ask the question. How did this happen between Nareshwara and Harishwara? So here is how between Rama and Sugriva the connection took place. So that also he has explained as requested by Sita. So now understand me to be Hanuman. Hanumantam Mam Vidhi Tayohu Dutam. Their own Duta I am. Upagatam. I have come. Now, interesting point, one more thing to be understood here is Bhagavan's messenger need not be human. Bhagavan's messenger need not be human only. See, the point is that Bhagavan can send anyone, any form Bhagavan can come. In the Bhagavan's messenger, and the message can come from anything. One need not have to wait for, human appearance of the Lord. Now you see, if you look at the very vehicles in which Bhagavan travels, varieties are there. For Ganesha, it is mouse. So if a mouse is at home, it is actually Ganesha. That is how the Hinduism looks at it, right? So when you see a rat, you say, oh, Ganesha is around. When you see a peacock, you think about Muruga. When you look about the eagle, you think about Vishnu. When you look at the cow, you think about Pashupati, Shiva. And they say, holy cow, holy cow. Oh, what is the holy about it? Holy cow only, and everything. You look at the tiger or lion, you think about Durga. You look at monkey, you think about Ram. See, this is the beauty of that culture. You should understand that. Dutas, Bhagavad Dutas, Bhagavan's messengers. So one should not think, Bhagavan has to come only in that form. So remember, when you look at the monkey, you say, Hanumanji, Ram ka wo das hai. Then look at the eagle, Vishnu ka das hai. Look at the elephant, Ganesh hai. Or even the rat. Look at the peacock. Look at the owl, Saraswati. Look at the tiger, Durga. Look at the snake, Skanda. Look at the swan, Brahma or Saraswati. This is the beauty of that whole culture and the tradition. So here I am. You look at me as monkey. Look at me as the Ramaduta. Ramaduta aham Hanumantam mam vidhi tayoho dutam. I am not only Rama's Duta, I am Sugriva's Duta also. So Swam Rajyam Prapi Sugrivaha, having gained his kingdom back, Sugriva, Swan Aniya Mahakapin, Swan Mahakapin, his own, by best of the monkeys, he has brought them. Tvadartam Preshayamasa. For your sake, he had sent Disho, Dashadisho Mahavalan. So he had sent them in all the 10 directions. Think about it, 10 directions, not only 8, 10. Upside also, down also. In Patal also he sent to heavens also. So he's not only one direction or two directions, he sent all over the place. So here, Adisha. Adishta Vanarendrena Sugrivena Mahaudasaha, by being commanded by Sugriva, Adriraja Pradikashaha Mahim, Adrira Prakashaha, these monkeys who are equal to that of the king of the mountains, Sarvadaha Prasthita Mahim, they are all sent all over the earth. Tadaha te Margamanaha, why? As they were searching for you everywhere, Sugriva Vachana Aturaha, those who have taken the command of Sugriva as on their head. Charanti Bahutam Krishnam, Masudam Krishnam, they are moving about in all over the place. Vayam, we all, Anyecha Vanaraha, and other various Vanaras also. So that is how I have finally reached this point. So further he will explain the reason, and then he will hand over the Chudamani to her also. I mean, sorry, the ring. We'll see that. Akhanita Guna Gana Bhushan.
Aganita Gunagana Bhushana Rama Ashrita Vatsala Jaya Jaya Rama Ayodhyavasi Sita Rama Apad Bandhava Jaya Jaya Rama Dasharatha Nandana Shri Rama Dashamukhamardana Jaya Jaya Rama Kausalya Sukhavardhana Rama Kamita Phalada Jaya Jaya Rama Papa Vimochana Shri Rama Pattabhirama Jaya Jaya Rama Janaki Jeevana Sita Rama Jaya Raghurama Jaya Siya Rama Vanara Sevita Shri Rama Varidhi Vandana Jaya Jaya Rama Hanumat Pujita Sita Rama Jaya Raghurama Jaya Siya Rama Raghupati Raghava Raja Rama Patita Pavana Sita Rama Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज